I think for me, at my highest weight, I hit a low, like it was literally it's life or death at this point. And so for me, when I was starting this journey, I was like, I can never go back. Whatever I do, I can never go back.
Wow.
And that's what has kept me going.
Hey everybody, my name is Angie Murenga. You're watching Just Angie. It's Lifestyle Thursday. I'm on set with Jean, and I always call her Jean Keto, and we're having this amazing conversation. Jean, I'm not convinced, but it's okay. You know why I'm convinced is that you lost the weight. So you said immediately the first week you started losing the kilos. 5 kilos went, and then the cravings went because you could have the drizzle with the olive oil. You could have the butter. You could have the meats, fatty meats, but with tasty cuts of meat, but with your vegetables. So how long, first of all, have you been on this journey? And I'm still not exhausted with what we can eat.
Okay. So I've been on it for over 4 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, just eating strict keto.
4 years?
Yeah. And then the 65 kgs I lost within the first 2 years.
Really?
So it took me
so
2
30
years.
kilos a year?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it worked out to about, it would be an average of, say, 2-3 kilos per
month.
Per month, yeah.
But it's sticking to it, I think, is one.
Yes.
Number two, I think you found something about yourself, found out about being carb sensitive, which now brings a whole different program for you.
Yes.
And then what do you think caused the determination and to stay in it for the 2 years, to carry your food?
I know too.
Why did you go at it with everything that you had?
And I'll just add that, I've kept it off for another 2 years, meaning that it's a sustainable lifestyle. It wasn't just a one-off diet. I think for me, at my highest weight, I hit a low, like it was literally it's life or death at this point. And so for me, when I was starting this journey, I was like, I can never go back. Whatever I do, I can never go back.
Wow.
And that's what has kept me going. And I always remember my day one, I said, I didn't have a goal. People say, I don't know, X amount of kgs. It'll take me forever. I said, no, for today, I will eat right. That is my only goal.
Wow.
And then day one went by and I was like, what? I'm on day 2. So days passed, weeks passed, months, years. And I look back and I say, thank you, God, for bringing me out of a really dark place and into the light. With it came back my confidence, my self-esteem. And that's the point at which I should add, that's when I learned that it was a journey of the mind, because I was holding on to so much unforgiveness and anger at society and people, not realizing that was weighing down. It was manifesting physically, in form of the weight issues I had. And once keto helped with breaking the sugar addiction, it meant that there was nothing, holding me back from losing the physical weight. And I just went through a journey of forgiveness, and just saying, people didn't know any better. When I even remember the kid I was telling you, he actually had, like the parents were going through a divorce. It was a really bad situation at home. So you realize that people who say things,
but hurting people hurt others.
Yeah,
and they're probably lashing out at you, and their own life is not working, and that's when they're lashing out at you. But the tragedy is that then we act on it.
Yes.
We act on this misinformation.
Yes, it does. Yeah. So I just forgave, and if not even for them, for me, because I was like, I can't keep carrying this. This weight, even mental baggage and emotional.
So it feels like you were losing the physical weight, but also the spiritual, internal, soulical, mind. There was a whole process taking place of everything. It wasn't just one thing.
Yes. And that's when I, came back to God. And I always remember on day one of my journey, and I wasn't even going to church at that time. I just said, God, like, if you're in heaven, if you're there, please
help me.
Yeah.
And he did.
Yeah, and he did. And this is how far he's brought me. And now I'm at a point in my life, because before I had so much shame tied to it. So even after the 2 years when I lost, that weight, I wasn't telling anyone.
But they could see.
But, for new people, say like, now I joined a new church.
They wouldn't know.
Yeah, they wouldn't know.
That you had
anyone
this struggle.
Who didn't know me. So, because I had shame tied to it, and it felt like I was such a failure. Like, I don't want anyone to know that. Yeah. So now,
success.
I know.
You did something huge.
So now I'm at that point where I say I now own my story.
Okay.
That's what happened, and that's what God brought me out of. And you know, I like to tell people now, if He could do it for me, He could do it for anyone. Because I thought I was lost, I thought I was alone, and I thought I was too far gone.
And were you able, because of now trying to prepare your meals, can somebody follow the keto diet and still have a normal, busy life? Because that's another place where we eat.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like, who has the time? Hey, please. You just eat what is there and we're off, you know? So I think a lot of eating, because you said even when you were at home, there was always a meal. So at home there's a meal and it's properly balanced.
Yeah.
Then when you come out of that sort of environment, then now you eat whatever is available.
Yeah.
So has it helped? Do you find a lot of time preparing your meals or going into that diet and into that lifestyle plan?
Yeah. So for me, that's one of the things I had to change. I took ownership of making all my meals, almost all from whole food. So I cut out processed junk, and I cooked my meals from the start. I would meal prep. Like on a Sunday afternoon, I just make all the meat for the week, all the veggies for the week. I pack in portions and put in the freezer. So on any given day, I just microwave and they're ready. So that's what I always advise, meal prepping. And if you have like a house manager, someone to assist you at home, just get them to meal prep. And yeah, you know how they say if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And when you go out, I also coach people on what you can eat at a restaurant. Everyone always thinks,
for example,
you know, just you know how a burger will come with fries. The fries, tell them now there's always an option of salad or steamed veggies.
Yes.
And
you can remove the meat.
You can remove
so
the bread.
Burger, the
bread. Yes. And it'll still have, you know, the bacon, the cheese. It can have guacamole on it. And it'll be tasty with the grilled veggies or whatever is accompanying it. There'll always be things like grilled chicken salad. There's a lot of options. But I think when people think no carbs or low carb, they just think, I can't eat anything. But there's lots of options.
Wow. I've been wondering in my mind, where does avocado fit in all this? Are you allowed to eat the avocado?
Oh, yes.
It's high fat.
Yeah, and good healthy fat as well.
Good healthy fat.
So you can add it to your meals.
Wow. Wow. And you're not bored? You're happy with your meals?
So I actually started an Instagram page.
Oh, good. What's the Instagram page?
Keto Kenya Gene.
Keto Kenya?
Gene
is Jean.
Yes, where I document.
Keto Kenya Gene.
Yeah, where I document my journey, all my meals.
Oh, good.
To show people there's food options and there's tasty options of food. Like, it's not a deprived diet.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and this is me now. This is how I eat.
Wow. And your journey to being a keto coach?
Yeah, so I did the certification, you know, from a South African organization.
So you did it online, I think?
Yes, online. And so I'm really glad I managed to do that. Excellent. And now, that's the journey I'm on. And I keep forgetting to mention, I had high blood pressure.
Really?
And not many people get to say I had, because keto brought that down, normalized it.
Really?
I was on meds for many years. And when that went, I knew this is a healthy lifestyle. It has healed me of a disease that only medicine could control. So the last time I saw my doctor, he said, whatever you're doing, just continue doing it. I was like, hey, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, and so now that's what I do. I help people learn this way of lifestyle. And as a lifestyle, not a diet.
Yes.
To help save them from...
Any closing statement? I want you to look into that camera and tell somebody who's struggling with weight, or somebody has said something to them, or just whatever comes to your spirit, to encourage them on their journey.
Yeah.
You can look into this camera.
I think first I'd say just let it go. Let the past go. You are not your past. It doesn't define you. And when you start to learn to love yourself and fight for yourself, that'll help spur your journey back to good health, mental health, emotional health, and journey of the physical. I highly advocate for keto Because, yeah, if you saw what it did for me, it can do the same for others. It's bringing people back to good health, and there's lots of studies showing that it can do that for people. It's reversing people's diabetes, high blood pressure, PCOS, and a whole bunch of other diseases. So yeah.
Wow, that's
I
amazing.
advocate for it.
And it's really good to see you and to see that you found, I think for me, you found your place.
Yes.
I'm also very encouraged that you are a product of Just Angie. It always encourages me, because you said you saw a few of my videos and then you wrote to me. I don't know how you got to, did you write to me on Just Angie? You said you sent me an email.
Yes.
So I'm so glad that we did, and then we had a conversation. I know many people write to me, but there's always those ones that pop up and I'm like, I need to respond to this one.
Yeah.
So I felt like that I needed to respond to you, and we started a journey which has lasted now 1 year, and I'm really glad. I need to get encouraged to start, but maybe if I start and the weight shifts, then I'll be sold out to that. But thank you so much for coming to share your journey. I know some people going to see your pictures and just to see that journey, and I can't wait to see what happens even after this. Yeah. Because there's still more. Yes. There's still more after this, and I know that even these videos are going to help very, very many people just start a journey. And remember, it's a lifestyle. It's not a one-day option, I'm thinking even for me to encourage myself, because like I stopped taking sodas. I take them once in a while, but I don't, I used to take a lot of sodas. I stopped. Bread is the one that we need press for. You guys are not praying for me. I've been telling you to pray for me for almost a year now. But bread is a big problem for me. But I think cutting down, I did portion control, cutting down on carbs as well, and it's still a journey. I've lost some weight working out, but I think I need to do some more research. But here is the living testimony. You can't argue with the results. I'm always saying that. Can't argue with the results, and the results are here. So but I'm glad that it's a lifestyle. It's not a hit and miss. It has to be a lifestyle. Yeah. All right. God bless, guys. Bye. Say bye, Jean. See you.
Bye.
Bye.